Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today I'm going to give you Young Restless spoilers for the week of September the 7th. But first, if you haven't done so, please take a minute to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Please hit that like button because every time you hit that like button, lets YouTube know it's a good video for soap fans so they can try to be part of our soap fam. And I now have memberships. I think y'all, a lot of the regulars know this by now. But if you become a member, you get exclusive early access to videos up to a week in advance. You also get exclusive member only videos. A lot of it is things I would not discuss on YouTube. I'm discussing in these more private videos that I'm sharing with members. And we're going to go ahead and go and give you these Young Restless spoilers. Um, Young Restless spoilers for Monday, September the 7th. Lola sees a different side to Theo. Victoria hides something from Billy. Adam spirals. On Tuesday, September the 8th, Chance takes the risk to help Adam. Sharon receives important news regarding her health. Devon lets his guard down with Amanda. On Wednesday, September the 9th, Chelsea is pushed into a corner. Phyllis takes control. Lily and Billy work together on a strategy. On Thursday, September the 10th, Victoria's power move shocks Nick. Victor and Nikki have issues because of Adam. Noah returns home. On Young and Restless spoilers for Friday to September the 11th, Chelsea wants answers about Sharon and Adam's connection. Billy puts a revenge plot into overdrive. Chance makes an admission to Abby. Also coming up on the Young and Restless, Adam has a shocking announcement. Victor's efforts to help Adam backfire. Devon comes to accept his past. Lola plays hard to get. Sharon's cancer comes back. Nate is there for Amanda when she discovers her connection to Hillary. This super secret connection, about her being the twin sister. The most obvious connection that we figured out back in September of last year. They're finally talking about it a year later. So, Young and Restless spoilers. Those are your spoilers, and I want to bring up something else. One of my sub fan members brought this up. It's a point I've been trying to make. Is a very interesting thing to really think about how badly Sharon Case's storyline with cancer has fallen flat, that it has failed her, it's failed the show, and it's failed the viewers, and we've got to suffer through round two. They dropped the ball the first time she had cancer, um, and now that the cancer's coming back, here we go again. And the SoFan member who, in the comment section, was talking about how upset she was about this is because she's a cancer survivor, and she's like, this is disrespectful that Sharon Case, looks exactly the same. She's going through chemo. She looks perfectly healthy. She's running around traveling with Adam. She's supposed to have breast cancer. She's supposed to have had surgery. She's wearing dresses with lots of cleavage showing, where clearly she hasn't had any surgery. And, she said that she feels it's very disrespectful as a cancer survivor for them to depict a character having cancer and it really hasn't affected her life except for the fact that she says she's tired on a regular basis. She just keeps saying she's tired. Other than that, she looks exactly the same. And, that was a different point of view that, I felt that way. And it was interesting hearing someone who had cancer say the same thing. And there's other people in the Soap fam that have mentioned that in the comment section, that they thought that Sharon has had probably the worst cancer story in the history of soaps. There were some people, I have to play devil's advocate, there were some people in the comment section that said that they liked Sharon's cancer story, that not everyone has a hard time with cancer, and they've cited that, they know people that had cancer and their hair didn't fall out, and I don't know how true that is, but there have been people in the comment section defending the storyline. But I think as a drama series, we want to see the worst of the worst. We want to see Sharon go through it. We know Sharon Case can do the job. She does, but she can only do what's on the paper, you know. And then the actor that plays Ray, he also is in a tough situation. You know, I'm still going to cry racism that, you know, ever since the writers changed, the Latins have pretty much been pushed out of the front burner. They've been pushed to the side. They barely get any scenes. Lola was a major character, and with a major storyline and love interest, all that was taken from her. Now she just cooks for people. And Jordy, who plays Ray, you know, he's a cop that don't have any cases. His girlfriend has cancer, and most he does is say, "Can I fix you some soup?" They don't show that the other side of cancer of the family going through it too, and especially the love interest or husband or boyfriend who or the emotions they go through during the cancer crisis. We saw a little bit of the kids going through it. They had like a week or two of crying, but after that, we haven't seen Faith. We barely see Sharon with Mariah. Um, and like I said, Mariah's just chasing after Adam, same as if she never had cancer. And now we get a story where here we go again. Sharon is back. Cancer's come back. Are they going to do any better the second time around than the first? According to some of the spoilers that are speculating, keyword is speculating, that now that Sharon has been working to help Adam, now Adam can be the one to help Sharon through her cancer crisis as it comes back. Not Ray, but Adam will save Sharon the way Sharon is saving him. That is the way it was written, which is pathetic. Which is totally pathetic. Because that means, what are you going to do with Ray? What are you going to do with Ray? And why are all these men on the show pushed to the side? Like, we barely get Victor doing anything. I mean, it's Victor Newman. That's like J.R. Ewing taking a sabbatical. So Victor doesn't really do anything. Jack still doesn't have a woman. Kyle barely has any real romantic scenes or interactions between Summer and Lola. Theo, I guess they're moving him on to Victoria. Um, but, you can just go down the list of men on the show that really Devon hasn't had anything to do in like 2 years. Even when his money was stolen, he wasn't a part of his own storyline. So that's why we cry racism. Because we see that other characters like Adam. Could you imagine Adam's money being stolen or Victor's money being stolen and they're not actually part of the storyline? That's how crazy it is to think that Devon could have $1 billion stolen from him and chasing everybody else is doing all the work, and he looks like he don't even care about the money. So he's like, "Oh, I just lost $1 billion. Oh well." Imagine Victor saying that, or Jack saying that, or any other Kyle. Imagine Kyle suddenly find out somebody stole his money. He will go to the ends of the earth to hunt that person down. Imagine if Theo stole Kyle's money. Do you know how badly Kyle would be after Theo? Devon, nothing to do. Elena, nothing to do. Amanda, the lawyer, the hired help. She don't even have her scenes with Billy the way she was having before. She had one this week where she was like, "Stay out my business." Her and Nate are in this romance that we barely see. It's like Ray's on the sideline, Lola's on the sideline. Meanwhile, we got Abby and Phyllis and dinosaur bones in spa days. And Tracy still don't have a man. This show is in such disrepair. And I want to know in the comment section, what do you want from the show? What do you changes would you like to be made? Because sometimes, the powers that be do looking at stuff like what we do. I can even see in the other blogs directly quoting me without quoting me, saying exactly what I'm saying. Directly quote me. So we know they watch it. So in the comment section, how do we save Young and Restless? You know, and you can't just say diversity because if you got diversity with nothing to do, you ain't got diversity. So that's it. I didn't want to make this a long video. It was actually longer than I thought it would be. But yeah. In the comment section, focus on, anything you want to talk about the spoilers that are coming. But, what storylines would you like to see to save Young and the Restless? Because they've already lost 1 million viewers. And I wouldn't be shocked if they lost 1 million more. Because they seem to be holding on to Josh Griffin like he's the only writer on the planet. Or they're waiting for his contract to be up. Either way, he need to go. Just buy him out. Thanks. And don't bring the next set of fossils in with the same old ideas. It's 2020. We need modern storylines, updated storylines. We don't need to go back to the regime that won an Emmy in the 90s. It's 2020. Thanks for watching.